Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about my first cruise with Royal Caribbean, and I'm gonna tell you all of my favorite things about this experience and what you can expect if you decide to travel with them. Here we are jumping on the ship early in the morning. Our room was not ready, so we had to wait a little bit, but we headed to the food court area. It's called the Windjammer, and this is basically a perfect time to go around the ship and get to know where everything is. This is the beverage package. We only got the soda package, and this is basically what you can find in the ship, and it will be your best guide because sometimes you don't know where you're going. And this guy was hilarious. Every time you would go to the Windjammer, you will need to sanitize your hands, and he was right there to help you with that. And this is the food court. I call it a food court, but it's basically the buffet called the Windjammer. The desserts were amazing. Every day they would pick different desserts, and everything was great. The casino. I got to experience the casino without anyone in it, which was great because you could see what machines you would like to try and where everything was without, everybody in it, in there. It was like a great experience just to see it like that. This is a bar by the casino. Great beer, and I do not think they sell food there, but you can find food anywhere else. This is one of the restaurants, the one of the sit-down restaurants. You have to pay for this. This is not included, but they have good options that you could try. I did not try this restaurant, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. The next sit-down restaurant would be Giovanni's. This is another great option in the ship if you are looking for Italian food. This is a go-to. We were waiting for our room. We had some food, great burgers, great mac and cheese. So I cannot complain about Windjammer. It kept me fed during my entire stay. I was there maybe every 2 hours. Great food. The decorations for Christmas were so pretty. I loved everything in the lobby area. It's so colorful, so beautiful. We finally got a room. Happy dance. And the room was actually really comfortable. We paid for the least expensive one. And we had a fridge, we had a couch, we had, of course, the bathroom. We had everything in there. So I was really happy with the room, even though we didn't have any windows. This is the motion patch. If you don't want to get sick while on the ship, I recommend this. This is our cards. You cannot go around the ship without this. You need this for everything, even when you're going to order a drink or anything. If you have a drink package, like a soda package, you have to scan this. So this is a little bit of the ship, and we were just exploring at this point. This is the very first day, and this is our very first formal dining. Actually, my boyfriend surprised me with a ring while we were here. I was not expecting it, as you can see it here. I was so surprised. He made me cry. And I was beyond happy. I'm the luckiest girl on the planet. The very next day, we went to a sushi class, and basically they taught us how to make 4 different types of sushi, and they would explain everything to us, from how do you make sushi rice, how do you make yum yum sauce, how do you make everything happen. And it was very fun, actually. And this guy was hilarious. He was making jokes like the entire class. And it was fun because you had people around you and you could make friends. And we got to eat our sushi after we prepared it. So that was pretty cool. I love sushi. And to know how to make it now is just a big plus for me. So I highly recommend that if you go to the ship, you take this class at least, because it was really worth it. If you like sushi, you are not gonna regret it. Something that you're not gonna believe is that the place that we spent the most time at the ship was a jewelry store. Oh my gosh, we made such good friends with the girls there. This is one of the most hilarious people and most beautiful people I've ever met. She actually was the one that found the perfect ring for me, and that's how my boyfriend got it. And we learned so much as well about different things about jewelry that I didn't know. For example, you're about to hear a few facts that you may or may not know. So, but I highly recommend you stop at Kaladi if you go to the ship.
That's one. What we are doing, we are buying diamonds directly from the site holders, and each diamond that you are getting is actually naturally mined and not treated. Diamonds can also go through the heating process, especially colored diamonds, because they're these days very expensive. You look have a nice selection of yellow diamonds here. That's the most popular diamond at the moment in the world. The mine is closed from 2020, and we don't know if it's going to be open again. I know a lot of people like chocolate diamonds, we call them chocolate diamonds, and a lot of people about the neon. So the neon is one of the connections that actually started with chocolate diamonds. From the same mine, the yellow diamonds are coming from Australia, chocolate diamonds are coming from too. At the moment, the mine is closed. That doesn't mean it's not going to be reopened, but at the moment, it cannot be mined. So that's why fancy yellow diamonds are very, very good investment, and obviously they're the most expensive colored diamonds and the most rare colored diamonds together with that. So what we offer you together with that, we offer you actually a lifetime warranty. So if you buy a piece of Kalati, you break the chain, you stay without clasp, something happened to the earring, even if you lose the back, we can provide you that. So the company is actually located in Diamond District in New York. You can go inside of the shop, you can take a look at the pieces, but nothing is for purchase. So basically we just sell it. We have a special jewelry line actually. If you know about the K Jeweler, you all heard about K Jeweler. If you go in K Jeweler, you can actually see the line that Kalati actually designed for them. So we do that, but you cannot find us in the States, and you cannot walk inside of Kalati shop and purchase any piece. Here on board, everything is tax and duty free, and together with the lifetime warranty, you will get the upgrade policy. So what that means, today you can buy, for example, an opal, wear it for 5, 10, 15 years. You can give it to your daughter, let's say. Your daughter may have a different taste, because there is an age difference, and we all know we have different tastes, right? She can contact Kalati, give them the piece back, pick another one, and just pay the difference in price. No matter where you live, obviously if you are in Europe like I am, it will take a little bit longer when it comes to shipping. And 50% of our sales on board are special orders. Why special orders is something I usually mention is because if you see a certain piece of jewelry, let's say emerald, and you really like that piece, but you don't like emeralds, your preferences are rubies, let's say. We can make the exact same piece for you in the color of rubies you like, in the design you like. It will take 4 to 8 weeks to be delivered to your house, and everything will be insured and covered by us by the moment you actually receive the piece in your hand.
Things you could do around the ship, you could walk around, and the ship indeed is beautiful. You can just walk around and relax. You can go grab a snack in the middle of the afternoon. You can have a drink. You can go to the bar and spend some time there by the pool. I am not really a big fan of pools, so I didn't do that, but I did spend a lot of time eating food, and it was delicious. This is what the front of the ship looks like, and all you see is ocean, which is pretty great. I mean, I've never been in a ship, so this wasn't new to me. And they had a rock climbing wall. That was amazing. I didn't get to experience it because we were back to back doing things on the ship, but how cool is that? They have a slide. They have even mini golf. If you're into mini golf, there you go. There you have it. You have so many activities you can be doing in the ship, and they keep you entertained for sure. I loved the experience with Royal Caribbean. We went to Cozumel, and I believe this was a 4-night cruise. And you spend basically 1 day at sea, 1 day at Cozumel, and 1 day coming back. So this is the arcade. My boyfriend and I have a thing for challenging each other at the hockey table. So that was hilarious. This is a little place where you can actually drop off your kid and do not worry about it. You have someone to take care of your kid for you. And the food, oh my gosh, the food at formal dining every day was getting better and better. Like here you see, I had pasta. I believe my boyfriend had chicken with rice and plantains. We were also celebrating my boyfriend's birthday, and he was so surprised when they brought this to the table. And one of the coolest experiences we had at the ship was to meet this family. We sat at formal dining basically all of the nights that we were on the ship, and we got to meet, like, to see different cultures, like to exchange experiences, and it was such a cool experience. So open your mind a little bit. You may meet your new best friend ever at the ship. And here we are back on the jewelry store. Could you believe it? We were having some drinks, and this was a fun entertainment night at the lobby. It was pretty cool. Here we are back at the casino, and my boyfriend kept trying to get this pack of money, but no luck. So it was hilarious to see him try. This is one of the clubs. It was actually upstairs. I believe it was either floor 11 or 12, I could say. And they had a bar and you could dance, and they had like a 70s or 60s party. They also had movies playing by the pool, and this is one of them. They were playing Little Mermaid. And yeah, so this is actually us already in Cozumel. That's how Cozumel looks from the ship. And we were getting our breakfast in so we could go explore. We decided we didn't want to do any excursions. We decided we wanted to walk around and just, experience the food and maybe drinks. And this is how everything looks getting off the ship. And I found really cool that basically you would just go through the bridge, and Cozumel was right there. They had a Margaritaville. They had a lot of places where you could drink tequila. I'm not a big fan of tequila, so I didn't do it, but they have a little market where you can buy clothes like you shouldn't, I wouldn't find where I live clothes like this, so it's pretty cool. We decided to take a taxi to downtown Cozumel, and we just wanted to take some pictures, walk around a little bit, see what they had to offer in the shops. And they had so many handmade stuff. It was beautiful. Like, I was super in love with the culture. I'm originally from Venezuela, so we have something very similar in certain places from Venezuela. So it's so nice to get to see that. I felt so close to home. And the streets were very similar to what I have, to where I'm from. And we took a few pictures, of course, in the Isla Cozumel sign, because you have to. We walked around a little bit. We actually got to see some cool stuff and a lot of handmade stuff. So that was pretty cool. The only little thing I didn't care for was how pushy people were for you to buy stuff. And I guess that's just everywhere, but they were so pushy. So just prepare for that. I don't think I was expecting that when I got off the ship, but just so you know, I felt safe. Other than that, I didn't feel at any time like I was at risk or danger or whatever. You know what people say about Mexico not being safe or something. I don't know. This was a little church. This was a beautiful little church. I'm so glad I got to see it. I didn't go inside because I was not dressed appropriately, but these are how the street looks like. We were heading to the fish market. I asked the taxi driver, where would you go to eat? I don't want to eat where the tourists eat. I want to eat where you eat. And the guy told me I eat at the fish market. That's fresh food, and you will get the best food there. So I'm like, can you please take me there? So here we are at the fish market, and it's so similar to what we have to where I'm from. that I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I grew up with. But I had the best birria tacos ever at this place. And I had horchata too, which was a drink, something that you can get at any Mexican restaurant. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how good those tacos tasted. So I'm so glad I got to experience that. Look at this. I want to have them again. But yeah, that's the horchata right there. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool experience. Here we are on our way back to the ship. I was trying to see if I could get some things to bring back home, but everything was a little bit expensive to my personal opinion. So just prepare yourself for a lot of things to cost more than $20 or $30. Some things even more than $50. So just FYI. I was so in love with the coast and just the way everything looked. The island is beautiful. The people were so nice. Other than the pushy people that wanted to sell you something, people are beautiful like here. They were so nice and sweet. I would definitely go back. Just about to go back on the ship, we saw that you could actually swim here. There is a sign that says swim at your risk, but guess what I did? I had to get in. I was having so much fun. I met someone from Tampa, the Tampa area in Florida, and I was talking to her for a while, and I had so much fun. This is a picture of us about to get on the ship. I was like, I don't want to leave. I want to have more tacos. But I was like so happy that I got to experience all of it. So I'm so glad we decided not to do any excursions. And here we are on our way to our last final formal dining experience. And the very last night, I cannot remember if it was Mexican food or Italian, but let me tell you that the night that we had Mexican food was to die for. The tres leches was the best we ever had. And after formal dining, we went to have some drinks at the lobby. There is a bar right there, and the music was amazing. There was live music almost all of the time, and I just loved the vibe. We loved this so much that we decided to book our next cruise right on the spot, right on the ship. We are going to Alaska on May 2024. How cool is that? And this is another formal dining night, and it was all Italian. You can see they give you options for the appetizer, the entree, and the desserts. And you can talk to them. If you want to try a couple of different entrees, they will hook you up. They would be like, absolutely. What do you want? I had risotto and lasagna because I couldn't decide. The tiramisu, oh my gosh, I had 3. I do not regret it. And it's time to leave. And we did not want to, but we are looking forward to our next cruise to Alaska next May 2024. If you like this content, like for more and subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys.